Libra, you've been through it in terms of love, haven't you? And I think the message is coming that you have been a bit of a fool for love. And that's coming out quite strongly in this reading, that in the past you've been a fool for love. I think you're trying to understand all that has happened, and you're doing so maybe by turning to religion, certainly looking towards sort of tried and tested, somewhat conservative ways of analysing what has happened to you, and that's a very good thing. Things have affected you very badly, and this month begins with a tower moment. Your world comes crushing down on you. It's absolutely necessary. You're going to have to rebuild your life. So it's cathartic, it's something that needs to happen. But it probably isn't, well, I'm sure it's not going to be pleasant as it's happening. You have been quite naturally self-restricting yourself. I guess you're fearful of getting caught again. You know, it was a narcissist that caused these problems, and you're beginning to understand why now. And instead of putting up appropriate boundaries for the future, like so many people, those boundaries are around you rather than others. And, you know, many people do that, myself included, you know, so I do understand it, Libra. Those boundaries, I think, do you release them? It gives you a sort of a bravery, it gives you a sense of urgency, but maybe also jump into the wrong conclusions. What would work better is if you were to be more charitable, and I think this is in your thoughts, but more charitable towards others. So, you know, well, I'm right, I'm sure I'm right. You have been betrayed by a narcissist, and instead of hating them, instead of thinking, oh my God, what has happened, try and just be a bit more charitable towards them. You're better off with no contact with them, but, you know, in your thoughts towards them, try and be a bit more charitable. And if you can do that, you will shift from having put boundaries around yourself to putting appropriate boundaries so that you won't get betrayed by another narcissist. So I think there is a real lesson learned here. Let's get into it, Libra. You have been through it, Libra, you know. Last month wasn't an ending. I think you are realising now that yes, you've been betrayed by a narcissist, but you're still trying to come to terms with it in your own head, and you're looking towards maybe it's form of religion, and I think that's no bad place to look. It's certainly a sort of a tried and tested, maybe people that are older than you, maybe people that are a little more conservative than you, to try and explain what has happened to you. And I think that's an admirable place to look. I really do. I think you're doing the right thing here. It's bound to be playing on your mind. But I do see this month you actually getting through all of this, which is a very positive sign. And I think a part of your healing is the recognition that in the past you have been a fool for love. You know, all of us who've been betrayed by a narcissist have been fools for love. And the real trick is to not get bitter. To not, you know, one of the nicest things about you is the fact that you're loving. You wear your heart on your sleeve. So not to change the way you are, but try and understand, not to get bitter. And yeah, you know, accept that you've been a fool for love, But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change. And those of us who have been betrayed by a narcissist will know that what we have to do is go no contact. But in doing so, we probably lose most of our friends, maybe even family. Certainly it means completely changing our lives, maybe moving away from the place we know so well, not doing the same things, not going to the same places, abandoning our old life. I mean, in my case, it was terribly dramatic. I moved to Indonesia from the UK, Now, I'm not saying that you'll do that, but it's something like that. You're going to have to rebuild your life, and that's what's happening in May. And this is the stark reality of having been betrayed by a narcissist. And, you're doing fine. Last month you were coming to terms with it. This month, it's biting. But you are making progress. You really are. In fact, pat yourself on the back, Libra. And yet, dealing with narcissism, it's all about going no contact. And, as I say, probably completely changing your life. But you also need to learn to put up appropriate boundaries. Appropriate boundaries, not simply so that that narcissist doesn't return to you, but appropriate boundaries for other narcissists. Because those people who are victims are most likely to become victims again. It tends to be empaths like myself that become victims, and they can smell that empathy. You are a target. So whilst I'm encouraging you to remain loving and have an open heart, you still do need to find out what are appropriate boundaries, what are appropriate things, precautions you should take. And these are things you're going to learn in the future, and I'm delighted to see that. Now, not unnaturally, when faced with the sort of situations that you've been in, you put up boundaries. And indeed, in the future, you're going to be putting up appropriate boundaries. But your immediate reaction has been to put up boundaries around you. So you're restricting what you do in order to avoid the people that you don't want in your life. It makes sense. But that's really them continuing to influence you. So it's not the best way of being. Now, this does lead to the outcome. Is the outcome a good outcome? I'm not 100% sure it is. Long term, it's the right thing. So long term, you do develop appropriate boundaries. So maybe it's part of a learning that you need to go through. And what would change the outcome? I think all that means is it makes things a little bit easier for you. And that is if you could be more charitable. I think that is accepting of some people are narcissists. When you know that they don't care one iota about other people, your reaction can often be quite violent, or at least violent within your mind against them. But where does it get you? They're born that way. We as a humanity need to find a way of coping with 20%, if you include psychopaths, of the population. It seems to me we've found entirely the wrong solution, making them presidents, captains of industry, high court judges, senior police officers, etc., etc. But there has to be a more humane way than simply putting them in prison, which is the other thing that we do. And I think you need to get into that mindset to overcome things quicker. You see, the outcome is you being brave, is you being bold. And, you know, you've probably spent so long so uncertain of yourself that it's great to see you brave and bold. But it can also mean that you jump to the wrong conclusions, jump to the wrong actions. You know, you've done many things, many good things, and I believe you are going to overcome everything. But, you know, you've lost seemingly everything. Your friends, maybe your family, maybe your environment, maybe where you live, where you go out. You've lost everything. So a sort of aggressive reaction is understandable, but maybe not the right one. You are going to get to where you need to go, so I don't want to trowel this on. And in fact, maybe I should summarise now. Libra, I do feel for you. I've been in this position. I think most of us have. You've been a victim of narcissistic abuse and you're slowly overcoming it. But it takes time, it takes patience. You will make mistakes, and maybe some of those mistakes are here in this month of May, but by the same token, you are making progress. I think you're beginning to realise what a fool for love you've been, and all those of us who've been taken in by a narcissist have that feeling, and you know, that's what you were in the past, and you're learning to deal with that fact and deal that not everybody thinks the way that you believe they should, or not everybody seems to subscribe to what are the basic needs of being at the seat of humanity. And it's destroyed your life. It has, you know. Not only have you lost a love, but you've probably lost many friends, maybe even part of your family. You've maybe have had to move away, you know. Lost those familiar places, lost those familiar pastimes. You're having to rebuild your life from scratch. And nobody can blame you for turning to what I think is probably religion for answers. It might simply be older and wiser, more conservative people to try and help you. But often you feel very alone because you've lost so many people. There's very little out there for you, you know. And a natural reaction, I mean, ultimately, well, you will have to go no contact with them. And ultimately, you need to learn how to put up appropriate boundaries so that another narcissist doesn't come after you. Because once you've been a target, you will be again for sure. But initially, your reaction is the same as most people, and that's putting up boundaries around your own actions. Somewhat cutting off your nose to spite your face. And you are recovering, you know, you're getting bolder, you're getting braver, but maybe in doing so, you jump into the wrong conclusions. Now, look, you are going to get there. You are going to learn what are appropriate boundaries and how to use them, and that's where you need to be heading. But it might just be easier if you could be a little bit more charitable towards others, including narcissists, recognizing, yes, they might fit our definition of evil, but aren't the very concepts of good and evil narcissistic concepts in themselves? And that humanity needs to find a way of incorporating what are 20% of the population, not simply putting them all in prison. And you do need to develop this more compassion, and if you do, I think things will be easier for you.